Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, now 7.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Then it's Yves Missi, then it's Murray, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, a pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Inside. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Pass to Flagg. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's how Murray does most of his damage, going on the attack and putting pressure on the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A., I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. And they're really working the paint now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup, but you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Left side, Irving. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Irving.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Hawkins. Davis against Williamson. To the paint. Here's Hawkins. And the layup is good off the glass. Hawkins has got his second basket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
A player who can hit from range and make it look effortless. Kyrie is that guy.
The baseline J. That's short off the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's Flagg missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Davis against Williamson. Rejected by Lively. They recover it. Here's Hawkins. 15 in his last outing. 4 on the clock. Here's Murray. It's good from about 19 feet. Murray's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. From deep. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 4. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
The Pelicans lead by 4. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. And the Pelicans get it back. Picked by Williamson. Murray for 3. Over Irving. Murray, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Messi. For 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the shot's good by Irving.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Russell comes in for Irving. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. Here's Williamson. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Messi. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
.156 left in the first. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
The first one falls. You look at the Mavericks, they've got a lot going for them in the NBA Cup. A 2-0 record plus home court advantage tonight.
Yeah, everything is going their way in the Cup thus far. These fans want them to advance, and a 3-0 record in group play is well within reach.
And now talking about how things are going for New Orleans. A a win and a loss in their first 2 cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, BA, they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy.
Now here's Christie. He's scoreless. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Najee Marshall. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Williamson hits them both.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Christie. Washington a screen. Beyond the arc. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones feels it out. Williamson inside. Washington's there. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in that.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Alvarado. "26 seconds left to play in the first. Misi, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Christie. That one's off. Still out of sync. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Zion Williamson, 1 shot.
And that one misses. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
New Orleans leading by 10. Max Christie is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Washington. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Queen.
Here's Makovic. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Bay. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Mavericks trail by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Davis. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New York.
How about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now, the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot, he got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Christie, and it's Hardy in for Russell. And then for New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Looney. Hawkins comes in for Bay, and Murray subbed in for Alvarado. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Hardy, defended by Murray. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Murray. He's got 6. Shoots from 12. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Washington left side. Pass to Hardy. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. And here's Marshall. 6 to shoot. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Jones against Washington. Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. The Mavericks, number 1.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
And New Orleans making a change here. Misi's checked in. New Orleans leading by 7. Now Murray. He's got 6. Looking to end this cold spell. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Here's Hardy. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Hawkins. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Hawkins has got 7 points.
I love the decisiveness from Hawkins. He's skilled at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Wow, Anthony Davis throwing his weight around inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the inside. Powell with a steal. To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. Murray from outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins. Their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries. And that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
And again, New Orleans no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, once Flag gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11. Rejected by Lively. Pass to Flag. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks.
25, P.J. Washington.
The Pelicans lead by 5. There's the three. And the Pelicans miss again. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Murray with it. 9 points in the game. Over Irving.
If they want to continue to hold this lead, they've got to get back to shooting the ball the way they were in the first quarter.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Lively with the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From behind the arc. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
.152 left in the first half of this one. Williamson passes to Murray. Inside, Misi. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay takes the contact and finishes.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Williamson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Flag. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
It's stolen by Washington. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Washington a screen. The 3 from Thompson. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
And here's Murray. And stolen by Irving. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Pacers will square off against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So for the Pelicans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Then there's DeJounte Murray, then it's Yves Missi, and it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Thompson. Fires the three, fires in the triple. Thompson's got 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's stolen by Irving. Has to flag. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Murray.
And one thing that's incredible about Cooper Flagg, he should be in college this year, but he reclassified and instead is playing in the league.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Now here's Thompson. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you, Brian.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game over Irving. Murray's shot is good. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
High post Davis. Out to the right wing. Davis a screen. And here's Flagg outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
To the right side, 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Up top, Davis. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Out to Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him, but with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's use this break in the action to see which small forwards have been shooting it with consistency over the last 10 games. Cooper Flagg, number 1.
He gives them a dependable option on every possession. His shooting percentage is tops among small forwards because he makes such good choices out on the floor.
Look, he has this no one can stop me attitude, and that's what helps make him such a prolific scorer. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Back to Irving, and stolen by Murray. Here we go. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Irving against Murray. Over Irving. And the Pelicans miss again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Savvy play call by Irving. Moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Murray against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Messi. Here's Hawkins. Williamson for 3. Zion attacks from range.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
Outside Irving. And stolen by Murray. And there's the drive from the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Irving with it. Messi picks him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Irving.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Hawkins. Gets a very good look and converts. Hawkins has got 9.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Out to Thompson to the left side wing. Clock at 6. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 19 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Irving. Here's Flagg. Goes up on the baseline. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Messi's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 20 feet out, and the shot goes down. He's got 5.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Now Irving. 14 points for him. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Murray, a screen on Thompson. Here's the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This is a go-to shot for Hawkins because he knows how dangerous he can be from downtown.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Matkovic, he's checked in for Misi. The Mavericks lead by 14. Irving looking it over Murray. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. Matkovic has got 4 rebounds now. Powell with a steal. Here's Irving.
Yeah, what a gutsy drive by Kyrie. Taking it right into the defense and getting fouled while shooting.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now here's Irving. Alvarado defending, and Irving gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Marshall. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And the Pelicans miss again. The Mavericks lead by 18. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Washington. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving. And New Orleans shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Now here's Alvarado. No points yet. Down low. And the dunk by Jones.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And it's Irving missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
On the wing, Bey launches a 3. He drops it from range. Bey's got his first 3 points of the game.
All about confidence in these moments. Bey able to attack immediately.
Irving. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Williamson. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It'll count. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We got some great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
And Jason Kidd, happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain momentum.
Well, they're working together, both ends of the floor, and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Davis out there with Washington. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 22 was their biggest lead. To the inside, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Powell sets a screen.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Alvarado outside. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got his first 2 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Markovic, one shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Russell, outside Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Down low. Here's Markovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
Pass to Davis. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make and 9 tries so far.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Jones. Bay outside. Inside. Markovic uses the glass on the layup. Markovic has got 8 here in this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Irving's checked in for Russell. And the Pelicans also making a change. Misi's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Davis. Over Williamson. Davis misses. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson left side. Shoots over Davis. That went off the back iron and out.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Williamson with a screen on Irving. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Zion! So hard to stop down low.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Williamson passes to Alvarado. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The 3 from Washington. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game for New Orleans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Bay. Hawkins comes in for Jones. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Misi's shot is good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Irving against Murray. Pulls up at the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half. Pelicans trail by 13. Murray inside. Now covers. Murray, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Irving for 3. On target from range. Irving's got 29.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Murray. 6 to shoot. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis is...
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to present our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. It's stolen by Lively. Irving with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Flag. Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Murray. Looking to win the run. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Matkovich, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Matkovich has got 10 points in the quarter.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Irving against Murray. Lively with a block. Irving with it. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Anthony Davis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Now here's Williamson. Jacks up a 3, just 4 to shoot. Lively with a block, and they recover it. Hawkins can't get it to go. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, your offensive creativity is second to none. Talk about how you can integrate that into a team system.
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
The more you feel comfortable with this team and your teammates, the better the team will be, no doubt. Thanks, Kyrie.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.